You know, the problem with Rush Limbaugh is that he fails to grasp. And I think a lot of conservatives fail to grasp one of the key elements of Keynesian economics. Now, Keynesian economics is what drove FDR and the New Deal. And, of course, Rush Limbaugh is out there saying, the New Deal was a failure, or we don't want a New Deal. We don't want to come in like FDR with a New Deal because it's going to drive the country to ruin. Well, it didn't drive the country to ruin when FDR did it. Okay, far from it. The problem we have with Bush and his deficit spending, Reagan and his deficit spending, is that not that it was deficit spending per se, it was the timing. Keynesian economics calls for the government to go against the popular tide. Okay, so when lots of people are spending, the government should be balancing the budget, paying off its debt. When lots of people are paying off their debt, the government should be borrowing and spending. Okay, the economy is subject to something called synchronization. When people all do the same thing at the same time, we all tend to have the same effect from our knowledge of the economy, and our knowledge of what's going on right now is certainly gearing us towards wanting to pay off our debts and to make ourselves more secure in the event that we lose a job. Of course, all this activity is making it more likely that we will lose a job, all right? People stop spending, jobs dwindle. It's a vicious cycle, all right? And it's because of the synchronization, everyone doing the same thing at the same time. Now, when people are spending, things are wonderful, okay? That is the time when the government should be paying off debts, all right? That's what Bush and Reagan are guilty of. They went against Keynesian economics. They took a healthy economy and they deficit spended anyways. They drove the economy super hot. Now, we're going to have trouble paying off all this debt because it was run way up by Bush and Reagan to begin with. All right? Now, it's the timing that matters. With Keynesian economics, it's the timing. When people are spending, you want to pay off federal debt. When people are paying off their debts, you want to borrow and spend to keep the economy going. All right? You want to counteract the synchronization of the consumers in the market. All right? That's it in a nutshell. And Rush Limbaugh doesn't have the foggiest idea of what I said. He just is completely ignorant about any of that, all right? He wants to go back in time and say that the New Deal was a failure. He doesn't know what the New Deal did. He doesn't understand it. I am, if he did, he wouldn't be proclaiming it a failure. All right, that's all for now.